friends, how you doing? This is Fee. Now, unusual video. I've chilled today. Well, I don't know if I've actually chilled though. Tonight, I do this. Woohoo! I'll get the video together, but that's what I have just finished. So, not quite sure whether it turned out looking like a fox or not, but yeah. So that was from the Artful box. So just going to touch base with some of the stuff that I have done recently now that I've started coming back, although I'm about to disappear again. Yeah. I've done the Smart Art box. So you've probably seen this one, or you will be seeing this one. Actually, I'm partway through editing this, so you'll see this one soon. I did the fox, so lovely end result. First attempt. Okay. And then I also did, when I first got the box, was I attempted to draw these, which came from the Artful box. So the witches. Where's the camera? There we go. I don't think I did too badly. So yeah, that's in the way of the art subscription boxes. Now the Sophie and Toffee box, the board games box. I did one side. So I got one side done. The funniest thing is that I got one side done and I filmed it and my computer crashed. I was about 5 minutes away from actually completing and I lost the whole video. So what I've got now is a son that's out the back. I don't know if you can hear him. So what I've done today was I actually poured the other side to this. So stay tuned for that video. I am getting there. However, two weeks today, we are off for 4 weeks, and I might upload a couple of small videos while we're away, and I'll only be able to upload simple stuff kind of thing because my lack of editing skills on a little tablet are just non-existent. So yeah, that's coming up. However, didn't know whether I was going to talk it or not. We've had bad issues with Bo. He gave us a mighty big scare. Big scare. To the degree where last night we made the hard decision. And I was like, okay, tomorrow, if we have to, it'll be tomorrow or it'll be the next day. Hard decision. But this morning, he was still the way he has been recently. And I went out and Nathan came home. So I went out. Before I went out, I gave him a couple of chocolate treats, which normally gets him excited. I had to go and find him. He was on the bed we put on the floor next to our bed because he can't jump up on our bed anymore. But we turned around and he was on that, so I took it to him and he didn't even take it from me, and I put it on the cushion and let it go. So yeah, I went out and I think we were going that way and Nathan was coming home, and in the time of that, Nathan's gotten home and he's gotten before I even got to the door, he could hear Bose running around the house all excited. So in a very short space of time, he went from being really lethargic, tired, and or not quite lifeless, but yeah, there was no pep in his step to what happened this morning. So we actually did take him to the vet because we were scheduled to go in. Took him to the vet, and the vet's like going, different dog. But we now have to, we've got some more tests being done on Sunday, and we'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. So we are hoping, with fingers crossed, that the test will come back really good, and that the way he has been for the last 12 hours is not what they call it a surge. So we'll see. So that's been an interesting, we've been dealing with Bo for the last week, struggling with him. Another side of things, my dad had his pacemaker replaced, or he had a new one put in. Only battery power. Oh, look at the paint on my hand. You can tell I've just been painting. Whoops. Yeah, so he was in for a new pacemaker, so that was done. So I've had to deal with the emotions of that, and not being able to over there. And then around about the 5 o'clock mark this afternoon, I get a text message from my mum. Been in hospital a couple of days. She can't, oh, it's on my phone. Yeah, been in hospital a couple of days. So I might be up in Perth for an MRI next week. So I rung her back. Mum, if you're watching, get better. Yeah, she's not well. So I've had a few interesting week, and I will say I sat and I did this. Well, actually, sorry. I sat and I did this. Trying to follow instructions and trying to work my way through. The instructions were good, so that was my first try. And then when I actually looked at the effects it was doing, that my second go has come up beautifully. I stopped reading the instructions, kinda, but I had an idea of what was happening. So that was my first time dealing with Tombow, but also using it as a watercolour, and I've never done watercolour, so yeah. So yeah, it's been an interesting time. I don't know what's going to happen from here. 2 weeks ago away. 2 weeks we have to make sure Bo is back and better, and Dion's not going to have any problems for 4 or 5 weeks while we're away. My dad, he sounded like he's good. And then Sunday we'll know a little bit more about my mum and when she's coming up and how she's coming up. Yeah. Yeah, so interesting little week, and I just thought I'd give this little update. And you are seeing all sorts of things behind me, actually. This side, no, this side. That's actually glass sliding mirrors. This is where I hide my diamond paintings when they hang. But this side, look at big diamond paintings on the wall. And I ordered another one. Yeah. So yeah, I thought I'd just a quick little chat to say hello. I haven't done any whipping chats. My plan for tonight was actually to sit and do a whipping chat. But I knew I couldn't do a whipping chat for half an hour to an hour because it was just so much has happened in the last week. That curling up into a ball would be a really, really nice thing to do. But I can't. So, I will say there is more videos to come. As you can see, I have done stuff. I just need to, well, I had to refilm one, but I just need to put them together. And like I do have one in the editing at the moment, and this down here, which I recorded, you know, I only finished recording minutes ago. So yeah, I think I'll leave that there. I will say, Gems, thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Yeah, for those of you that are having a hard time out there, things get better. I hope. No, things will get better. Just things get sent your way that you can handle. You can handle what comes your way. It's tough, but yeah. Okay, Gems. Quite reflective. 10-minute video just to say hello and say that I'm still here. Okay, and on that note, I will say thanks for watching, Gems, and bye for now.